All right, we're already in week 18 of the NFL season. The season's flown by, but I'm excited for all these playoff implication games that are going to be happening this week, along with some that just don't matter at all at this point in the season. But I'm going to be starting with the Jets and New England. For some reason, I just got the Patriots winning this one at home in New England. I feel like they always beat the Jets. This one of them, both teams eliminated. It doesn't matter. I don't even know who's starting for the Jets. I'm guessing Zach Wilson, maybe. I don't know. But I also think Zappy's starting for the Patriots. Once again, this game doesn't matter, but I'm going to have the Patriots winning this one and somehow worsen their draft pick when Bill's on his way out. Next one, Buffalo at Miami. I kind of have Buffalo winning this one. Buffalo already smacked them around this season. Seems like Tyreek or Waddle's not healthy. I believe if Buffalo wins this, they get the 2 seed, but if they lose, they don't make the playoffs, which is absolutely insane. Um, so I just think Buffalo's going to win this one. Uh, Once again, I don't think Tyreek or Waddle are all that healthy. Dolphins have a lot of injuries on the defensive side of the ball that people seem to ignore. Still a good team. Still a team I would not want to see in the playoffs. But I just have Buffalo winning this one. Steelers at the Ravens. I believe the Ravens locked up the 1 seed. You know what? No, I'm going to have Baltimore. I still think Tyler Huntley can beat the Steelers at home in Baltimore to end an incredible season. I would assume most starters aren't playing, but Steelers still have Sam Rudolph playing, or Mason Rudolph playing, so I'm going to go with the Ravens. Browns at the Bengals. I'm going to go with the Browns. I still think they're playing. They might have locked up the 5 seed. Let me check this real quick. Actually, I can check it right here. I think they locked up the 5 seed. Yeah, they're going to have the 5 seed locked up. So I don't even think they're going to be playing their starters. I guess I'll go with the Bengals then. They're at home. This game doesn't mean anything to the Bengals as they are out of the playoffs, I believe. Alright, so I just checked. Bengals are actually eliminated from the playoffs. I still have them winning this one as the Browns, I think, clinched up the 5 seeds, so they're not going to be playing their starters. Next game, Texans at the Colts. CJ Stroud's playing, I believe. I'm going to go with the Texans. I think they're going to make the playoffs. And as you can see, with that win, if they do end up winning, they end up winning the division. I think they have the tiebreaker over the Jags. No. If I pick Jaguars should still be in the lead. Alright, I just wanted to check. I do have the Texans winning this game against the Colts. Colts are a good team. I really like what the Colts have. If Colts win, they'll then be in first. But they won't make... Oh, wait, they would make the... It depends on other games. Anyway, I think the Texans are going to win it, so it doesn't even matter. I'll have them beating the Colts, and then I'm going to have the Jags beating the Titans, because Titans are pretty mediocre. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to play this one. I know he did miss a game a little back then. Wait. Now has the Jags winning? All right, we'll have to see at the end of it. I don't want to do it all right now because some tiebreakers. But I do the Jags beating the Colts this weekend, even though they've been an awful team the last month and a half. Chiefs at the Chargers. Man, I just saw Mahomes isn't going to play, so I would assume most starters aren't going to play. But it is the Chargers. I don't know who's going to win this one. I honestly don't. I'm going to go with the Chiefs just because... Who is it? Chad Henne? Is he going to be starting for him? I don't even know if he's their backup. I still think the Chiefs win it, though. Broncos at the Raiders. I'm going to have the Raiders winning this one. They're not playing for playoffs or anything. I just think they're a better team. Russ isn't playing. I just have the Raiders winning this one. Bucks at Carolina. Buccaneers are fighting for the NFC South Division title. I think they're going to beat the Carolina Panthers pretty easily. Panthers obviously the worst team in the NFL, so I think this should be an easy win. Cowboys going to beat the Washington Commanders, and they will clinch the 2 seed in the NFC with the Eagles losing the Cardinals on Sunday. I think Sam Howell's starting. I think something happened to Jacoby Brissett, so he's going to be starting now. This might be Sam Howell's last game as a Commander. Eagles at the Giants. I'm still going to pick the Eagles, even though they're pretty bad right now. I just think the Giants are awful. Should be a pretty easy win for the Eagles, but none of them are easy for the Eagles anymore, so I think they barely win that game. But I don't even know if it matters because they still clinch the 5 seed. So they'll need Washington to lose. They'll need Washington to beat the Cowboys. As you can see, they would jump them, but I don't think that'll happen. But I think they'll still start their starters because both games are at 1 o'clock, so they won't know. Vikings at the Lions. I think the Lions are going to start the starters. They're going to smoke them at home last game of the season. Uh, they need this to pass the Cowboys. They need Washington to beat the Cowboys as well. I think they beat the Vikings. Packers at the Bears. This will be interesting because Packers are fighting for a playoff spot. The Bears are not. Bears are trying to play spoil. I actually think they could do it. For some reason, I just see the Packers blowing this one. But it also would be the most Bears thing ever to, have the lead the entire game and then lose this one. I'm going to go with the Bears here. Saints at Falcons. Or Falcons at the Saints. I think the Saints are going to win this one. I think that would currently put them in the playoffs. I mean, this is very even matchup. At home in the Superdome, I think they win this one. Seahawks at the Cardinals, I think they win that one, and that would push the Saints out of the playoffs and have the Seahawks as a 7 seed. Cardinals, I mean, yeah, they just beat the Eagles, but they still aren't that good. I think the Eagles are that bad. I have the Seahawks winning this one. Rams at 49ers. I think the Rams will win it because 49ers are going to bench their starters and the Rams are going to play their starters. And that would put the Rams at the 6 seed, which would then make them on their way to play the Detroit Lions in Detroit, which I cannot wait for that. I hope that happens. But so that would be mine. I'll just go over the playoffs seeding, how that would end up. The Ravens would be the 1 seed, the Bills the 2 seed, the Chiefs the 3 seed, the Jaguars the 4 seed, Browns the 5 seed, Dolphins the 6 seed, and the Texans as the 7 seed, which I actually like all that happening. Over in the NFC would have the 49ers as the 1 seed, Cowboys as the 2 seed, Lions as the 3 seed, Bucks as the 4 seed, Eagles as the 5, Rams as the 6, and Seahawks as the 7. So there'd be 3 teams coming out of the NFC West. It's actually pretty cool. But those are my Week 18 predictions. Let me know down in the comments which ones you disagree with, and I will see you in the next video.